Yo, what's good, everybody? Got another Beers with Barton. It is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, June 22nd. Hope everyone's having a great week. It's been a short week as we had Monday off for Juneteenth, which is a federal holiday. But as everyone knows, the work doesn't stop, so you're trying to get 5 days worth and 4, and not everyone was off, so I had plenty of emails on Tuesday morning. But anyway, just wanted to say happy Wednesday, but also it's a little bit of a surprise tonight. Jessica, Miss Beers with Barton, went out and hung out with some friends tonight after work. She was in the office. They had a girls' night, and they went to this place called Optimus Hall, which is this really cool place. It's just this big area where there's a ton of a couple little shops, a bunch of food places, a couple little breweries and pop-up shops. You can kind of all these different foods and stuff. So they went there, met some friends, and did that. And so she just got home about an hour ago. Today was a long day. I took Michaela to camp today, which is about 20-25 minutes from here. Then went to the office, came home for a little bit, drove all the way back to get her from camp, came all the way back home, took her to dance, ran a couple errands because the dance was an hour and a half, picked up dinner, got her, came home, and just wanted to relax, which I was able to, and just chill. Jessica got home about 30 minutes ago, and she walked in and said, "Hey, I got a surprise for you." And I was like, "Oh, cool. I love surprises. I'm all about that. I actually hate surprises, but I'm always interested in getting cool stuff if possible." And she goes, it's me, which would be a great surprise. I'm glad she came home, and thank you for the surprise. But she actually picked me up some beer. One of the brewers up there, little breweries, is called Flora, and they originated in, I think, Morganton, North Carolina. It's kind of towards the mountains, probably an hour and a half from here. And been there a couple times. Wasn't super impressed with their beer. It just kind of wasn't my style. They were newer and small. I just remember the second time I went there after, I think we went camping or did a hike or something, or stopped on the way back from Asheville, and they had made a beet beer. And I was like, I gotta try this. It tasted like dirt, and it was purple, which it's a beet beer, so shame on me. But she grabbed me a 4-pack tonight of some beer from Flora, so I'm excited to try it out. To be fair, she said it was kind of peer pressure because all the other ladies were buying beer for their men, and she didn't want me to feel left out in case I heard about it. So I think it's kind of guilty, but at the same time, I still appreciate it. So she grabbed me a beer. We're going to try it. It's called Hop Beer, and Hop Beard, which is pretty appropriate because I'm hitting the barber tomorrow too. But I thought that was pretty cool. It's a 7%er. And it's our Forever West Coast style IPA, dry hopped with hand-selected Amarillo, Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe. So it's going to be dry. It's going to be the West Coast, not that hazy hoppy. But thanks, babe, for picking this up for me. We'll see if it's anything good. I guarantee it won't be as bad as a beet beer. And this will help me wash away the Giants. Just lost 4-3 in Atlanta when they were at 3-1 in the 9th. And they were actually tied with Atlanta for a wild card spot. So it's still early in the season. I think there's, probably 60 games in. There's still 100 games left, but I still like when the Giants win, and I don't really care about the Braves that much. So, although they did beat the Dodgers last year on their way to the World Series, so I do appreciate them for that. So again, Hop Beard, I think it's appropriate. Thanks to Lovely Beers with Barton, Miss Beers with Barton, for picking this up. It's nice and cold. It's definitely hoppy. So cheers, happy Wednesday to a special surprise. I'll drink to that. It's actually pretty tasty. It's a little dry, obviously. Certainly you get the hops. It's no beet beer, so I already like it. So, again, Hop Beard, lovely surprise on a Wednesday, 7%er, and it is pretty tasty. So I'll take it. Hanging outside, watching the Stanley Cup Finals game, Game 4. It's tied at 2. That's been pretty entertaining. So, what a great Wednesday. A long day, lots of driving. Probably drove, 120 miles today, which probably doesn't sound that much to some people, but I usually drive about 100 to 120 miles a week tops. My round trip to the office is probably about 15 miles, if that. And I go 2 or 3 days a week, and then maybe drive Michaela here and there. So it's maybe 100 miles. And if I drive on the weekends, we usually take the RAV4, Jess's car. She does some of the driving too. So anyways, cheers to Hot Beard, Fanta Flora. Thank you, Miss Spears with Barton, for the lovely Wednesday surprise. Happy hump day to all. All right, that's all she wrote. Until next time, have a lovely rest of your evening and week. And again, get the Hot Beard. It's the best. Until next time, adeuces.